This program is about mental fitness, but it's almost impossible to achieve this without physical fitness too. For your mind and body are so closely connected, and everything you experience in your life is in your body. Self-care means looking after your physical health, and there are three main areas I want to focus on. The first two, exercise and diet, are well established, and you may well attend to both of these. But the third, sleep, is often more neglected, and I find that around half of my clients have less sleep than they would like. So in this video, I want to offer a couple of insights and recommendations about exercise and diet, and then focus more on sleep. Now, in terms of exercise, the big idea I want you to take away from this video is that our bodies are not designed for modern life. We are meant to be moving around outside throughout the day and enjoying regular periods of rest, but instead, we suffer from a sedentary lifestyle. In some ways, we spend our days in a box, our houses or offices, driving between them in another box, our car, and staring at yet another form of box, our phones, tablets, laptops, and TVs. We've created an artificial world that we inhabit that can be damaging to our physical and mental well-being. And research demonstrates that inactivity and sitting for longer than 4 hours a day greatly increases our risk of cardiovascular disease and many other serious illnesses, perhaps even more than smoking. So we have to counteract this with regular exercise. Now, for some, this might be joining a gym. For me, it's walking whenever I can. I do a minimum of 10,000 steps a day, and I think it's a good idea to look at how many steps you're doing. Use your car less, so do walks whenever you can. Try and stand up when working. Take regular breaks, especially if you can go outside. Now, the next area is diet, because what you eat has a particular impact on your mood and overall sense of well-being. And there are some clear guidelines on food that will help you to improve your mental health. First of all, don't skip meals. Try and eat regularly and throughout the day, even if it's a smaller amount, but don't skip meals. Often clients I talk to are working through lunch, but it's a good idea to have a break. Secondly, cut back significantly on processed food. The more natural food you can eat, the more you can cook for yourself rather than getting takeaway, the better. Eat more vegetables, fruits, and grains. And I particularly recommend the Mediterranean diet, which has been highly praised by many research studies. It's probably the most well-evidenced form of diet. There are hundreds of diets out there, but Mediterranean diet is very much having a lot of olive oil, a lot of fish that's high in omega-3, a lot of salads, fruit, and vegetables. And look after your gut health, because there's strong evidence that there is a gut-brain axis that impacts your mental health. Several studies have proven that a diet that's rich in fruit and vegetables actually increases levels of happiness. And this is also supported by research on what we call blue zones, which are areas of the world like Okinawa, where longevity and quality of life is significantly higher than other places. And there'll be plenty of resources to look at after this video on this. But the final area, and one I want to focus on, is sleep, because sleep is probably the biggest physical factor in your mental fitness in many ways. And we're starting to discover that a good night's sleep is essential to your well-being and the foundation of long-term mental health. When you're asleep, your body is repairing and restoring itself. So when you wake up, you're refreshed and ready to face the day. Poor sleep leads to fatigue, lack of concentration, brain fog, lower moods, and even can lead to anxiety and depression. Now, over 50% of adults around the world report sleep problems, and 44% claim their sleep has deteriorated over the last 5 years. And this was even before the pandemic. I suspect it's a lot worse since then. Now, as adults, we need about 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. And if you're not getting this, then I encourage that you make sleep a priority. And here are some strategies to help. First of all, go to bed and get up at a regular time. Secondly, remove your phone and tablets from the bedroom. Now, this is a difficult one, but will make a big difference. Thirdly, keep your bedroom cool. 18 degrees centigrade or 64 degrees Fahrenheit is the recommended temperature. Next, don't eat late or drink alcohol before bedtime, and minimize light in your room. I use blackout curtains, and many people do, especially as we come into spring and summer when we get a lot more light coming in early on. So I know how busy you are and how hard it is to develop new habits, but we're talking about the most important elements of your life in this video: how you exercise, how you eat, and how you sleep. So please consider what I've said and check out the links and resources that accompany this video, which will give you many more tools and techniques for supporting a healthy lifestyle.